Auto.
Good evening, viewers, and welcome to Kolongma Express. In today's live session, Sir Kiranlal Baishnab is joining us, who is presently working as the Chief Judicial Magistrate in Golaghat, Assam. So, sir, I, on the behalf of Kolongma Express, welcome you in today's live session. And I would like to say sorry to all my viewers that we are half an hour, more than half an hour late. So I'm extremely sorry for that. So in today's live session, we'll be discussing about the career after the law. So before getting into this topic, so we would like to hear something about you, about your journey, and how you came in this profession.
Yes, good evening to all. And first of all, I thank Kolangwa Express for giving the opportunity to me. So here, to say something about me is that at present I am working as the Chief Judicial Magistrate, as it is already said. I belong to. I was born in a village in Karimganj district, and thereafter completing up to only ME school in the village. I got chance to study in the Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya Karimganj, where have studied from class 6 to class 12, and then went to Karimganj. There I had done my graduation in science at first from Karimganj College, and then law also from Karimganj itself, from the Karimganj Law College. After doing law, as usual, it's generally done by all law graduates. I had joined the bar at Karimganj as in the civil side, and practiced only for about 11 months. Thereafter, I had joined the bank, that is State Bank of India, where also I had served only for 7 months. And in between, I got call for this Assam Judicial Service, for which I had appeared prior to joining the bank. So the resident of Barak Valley, also have another chance that we can appear for Tripura Judicial Service also, because in Tripura Judicial Service also there is they also prefer Bengali, and we also know Bengali, so we can also opt for Tripura Judicial. I had also opted for that. I had passed the written exam too, but as I got Assam Judicial Service earlier, so I joined Assam Judicial Service in the year 2008, and thereafter served in many places of Assam, uh, almost 6 districts in the span of only 10 years, because the 1.5 year was just practice training time. So this career, this service time is only 10 years only now. So in these 10 years, almost 7 to 8 transfers were there, and now presently I am in Gulagat. Okay, so we can go with the main event.
Okay, so as we all know that law is a career which requires a lot of patience and logical skills. So and but we are not aware about the career options, and there is a notion that after the completion of law, that they think people think that there is a career option like a lawyer or a judge. So what are the career options and job opportunities are there after the completion of degree of law? And also, what is the difference in degree of law and the other degrees?
No, the difference is what I can say.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
in general, we can say that a degree in law is just like a degree in other laws, other subjects. But
Okay.
a degree in law, as the name suggests, it's a professional degree. And
Okay.
in today's scenario, what the education system now, law has come up as a option, as a career option for everybody, just after the uh, higher secondary, because earlier there was no such options. Earlier the law was actually pursued after graduation, Means you have to do BA, BSc, become something like that, and then only you could have joined the law, the LLB degree. That means the graduation in law. But nowadays, as it starts just after higher secondary, so it is a professional subject, a professional stream which came up recently, and has been accepted by the society at large. And now people opt law in comparison to other subjects also. Earlier, we actually in professional line we simply knew this medical or engineering, but now law has come up with a equally valuable and equally acceptable subject to be studied just after higher secondary. So, as to the career options after law, what as you said, it is the general opinion is that we study law to become a lawyer. Lawyer means
Lawyer, yeah,
to become an advocate. Means
yeah,
people study law with the aim, or main general notion of the common people is that one
yeah,
who studies law, he will become only an advocate and nothing else. But
yeah,
this is a misconception at today's developed this the not only development in the area of education, but development in the area of other technology or this corporate world. We have many options, and one of those options is the judicial service. So what I would say is, first we can generally, if after doing law, if you do not get anything, you can work as an advocate and you can earn your living. That is for earning, or one who does not have or does not want to go for other things. That I have done my law, I have completed a degree in law, I don't want to go for further research, further studies, and I will only uh, be practicing in the court. And that can be locally also. You can practice, once you are a graduate in law, you can practice either in district court or even in Supreme Court. There is no difference. A Supreme Court lawyer is also a law graduate. He is also an LLB, and a district court lawyer is also an LLB holder only. Because for practicing, you doesn't need more than LLB. That is, the graduation in law is sufficient for practicing law, or even for judicial service. Anything, for anything in law, the bachelor degree is sufficient. The master degree is urgent or necessary only in case of academics line. Otherwise, this bachelor degree is sufficient. You can do, that is the options I can say in detail. If I go in detail, first will be a practicing lawyer. You can start your job as a practicing lawyer, that is an advocate. That means you have to join the bar council as a register yourself as an advocate under the Advocates Act. And after practicing for few years, you can open your own law firm. You can but to open your own law firm, you must have some practice. Some practice means you must be you must have knowledge, or you must have this experience. Otherwise you cannot, because the firm will be having many other juniors or some clerks, something like this. Those you have to handle yourself. So first you start with a practicing lawyer. Then what happens is, in our present society, where what we want is, we or our parents or something, or the society itself wants that anyone must have a government job. So when we go for government job, we the first thing comes for a law graduate is the judicial service, to become a judge. So to become a judge, you have to go for pass the judicial service examination. Then this government job also includes public prosecutor, government pleader. Like public prosecutors are sometimes, the judges are never contractual, no. But the public prosecutor or the government pleader are contractual in many of the states, because all the legal jobs in government area are controlled mainly by the state government. So state these system are state oriented. In some states there will be contractual public prosecutor. In some states there are permanent, like some states in Delhi, in North India, like Delhi or other Madhya Pradesh, they have permanent assistant public prosecutor, prosecuting officer. They appoint APO through State Public Service Commission or through Union Public Service Commission. Then we have banks. They also take law officers. We have law officers in other departments too. Then again, you can even go for civil services. When you have law, you can prepare for civil services too. Then at present we have more scope in private sector also, because government jobs are limited in number, and so people go for private job. Moreover, when some people do their graduation from national law universities, they prefer corporate sector itself. So corporate, when you study corporate law, go for corporate. Those corporate sectors, those companies, they appoint advisors. Then the banks also keep their law officers or legal retainers in private sector. And another private sector opportunity in law legal field is legal process outsourcing. We have heard of outsourcing in this BPO. There is this, outsourcing in doing legal works for other countries sitting in India. Then those are called legal process outsourcing. And the last option is the academics. For academics, you must have LLM, and you can also add UGC, NET, or PhD. You can become a law professor, law research, law books writer, anything like that. So we have ample scope in career when we complete a graduation in law.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Uh, so, like, if anyone go for government exams, so how they
Yeah.
can prepare for it? Like, what are the procedures, or like how they can prepare for the government exams, say judicial exam or state civil service exams?
Okay, so this exam means judicial exam, judicial service are
Yeah.
conducted by states. Those are either state public service commission or the high courts. They are on state basis,
Okay.
because there is till date there is no all India judicial service exam. Though there are talks, there the preparation process is going on to start an Indian judicial service exam. Then there will be like UPSC civil service, there will be an Indian judicial service exam. But till date there is no Indian judicial service exam. These are all
Okay.
state cadres and conducted by sometime, like in Assam, the judicial service exam is conducted by High Court, our Guwahati High Court.
Yeah.
In Tripura, the Tripura High Court also conducts exam, and also Tripura Public Service Commission also conducts judicial service exam. In some states, there are they reserve some seats for Public Service Commission, and some are conducted by High Courts. In some states, High Court itself conducts. So these are public service exams. And the pattern of exam is similar for almost all the states. In there will be, this is like our civil service exam. It's only there will be a 3-stage exam: preliminary, mains, and then interview. The preliminary is in most of the states, preliminary is multiple choice type question. There will be a law paper, there will be English, there will be general knowledge, and in some states there are local language also. In Assam, there is a Assamese is compulsory. This Assamese
Okay.
subject is compulsory for Assam Judicial Service exam, though that does not count in merit. That's a qualifying subject only. This Assamese
Okay.
or local language paper is a qualifying subject, so you must qualify in that. They keep Assamese or in preliminary and mains both. uh, so this is in most of the states. In West Bengal, you have Bengali. In Punjab, you have Punjabi. In northern states, they keep one paper in Hindi. So local language is a must for judicial service exam, and you must know that. That may not be to the capacity of you must not be the expert of that subject, that language, but you must know the language. So basic, like up to class 10 standard, they speak this multiple choice, or even in mains, when it's uh, some mains, there will be object descriptive type. So descriptive type also, there will be only simple questions in language. Otherwise, their main strategy is on law paper. There is the difference between civil service and judicial service is mainly that civil service has a, huge number of subjects. You can choose
Okay.
options from many subjects, but in judicial service you do not have that option. You must
So
know
there's no
law.
optional subject.
No, there is no options. There
Okay.
will be in many most of these states there are two law papers. In two papers they include the basic subjects, basic like Constitution, then Indian Penal Code, Indian Evidence Act, Criminal Procedure Code, Civil Procedure Code, property law, or personal law. So those they will club three or four acts or five acts in one paper. Like this, there will be 8 to 10 papers. The papers will be only two, or sometimes it's four. In Assam, it's four. They give four. There will be law paper, two law papers, one English and one general knowledge. And now again, Assam is also included. So those are in case of descriptive means in mains. In preliminary also there will be only one law paper. Or there will be only one law paper. That is multiple choice and one general knowledge. And in preliminary it is multiple choice only. So in case of judicial service examination, the preparation means if you are determined, you can start the preparation from your college life itself, from when you are pursuing your law degree. You can prepare, so there will be simultaneous with your degree, because if you start the preparation later on, then you will to focus only for the exam, judicial service exam. And if you start preparing like in the, so in law there are two types of course. One is 3 years law and one is 5 years law. Nowadays most of the universities give 5 years law degrees, which is a combination means they give a combined degree of BA LLB, become LLB, BBA LLB, like this. Means you are doing just after higher secondary you will join the law course, and they will give a dual degree. That is, you are getting LLB along with your BA, BBA, become, like this. But earlier there was, earlier and now also there are some colleges which will give 3 years degree. So when you are offering for 3 years degree, you must be a graduate. So for 3 years degree, you must be a graduate. Like you would first complete BA, BSc, become anything like that, and then join LLB. Then also you will be a BA, BSc, BA LLB or BSc LLB, is the same only. But if you join after higher secondary, you save 1 year. In case of 3 years degree course, you have to first do a 3 years graduation, and then again 3 years law graduation. So it's 6 years. And in case of uh, 5 years LLB, you do it just after higher secondary, you go for 5 years, so you are saving 1 year. So this is, but in case of 5 years, there comes age restrictions. Age restriction means you can, there in some of the universities they keep it as maximum as 22 years, some 21 years, some less than that, because they are asking taking your entry just after higher secondary. So this is the problem in case of 5 years, because you cannot do it after you cross that age. After you cross the age of 21 or 22, you can join 3 years degree course. So in case of 3 years degree course, you can start your preparation for judicial service if you want to go for that from second year itself. And in case of 5 years degree, you can start it from in 5 years law degree, mainly those are semester system. So in semester you can the 5 years there will be 10 semesters, you can start it from 6 or 7 semester also.
Okay,
So,
sir. So, sir, is there any national level exam for this law?
law, yes.
National.
For nowadays there are entrance exams on national basis. There are main exam is called CLAT, Common Law and Admission Test.
Okay.
When you clear CLAT, you can join. There are 14 national law universities. Now we also have one national law university in Guwahati. So there are 14 national law universities. For those For admission in those, you have to take the exam of CLAT, that is CLAT, means Common Law Admission Test. Every year they take CLAT, and the CLAT, once who clears CLAT, he can join any of the 14 national law universities, as there are preferences. Then there is some take common entrance test. For some, there are like Delhi University, they have their own entrance test for law. They're like
Okay.
Symbiosis University, they have their Symbiosis entrance test. They give in their groups of universities or colleges, they take this set, that means Symbiosis entrance test. So there are some of the entrance admission examination, and the main or the most common one is the CLAT, Common Law Admission
Okay.
Test. If you pass CLAT, you can join any of the colleges.
Okay, sir. Thank you. So, is there any government jobs, like say, like judiciary exams? Any national level government jobs are available in law?
There is no national level job. There is no national level job. If you take, it will be at the highest level, like Attorney General, or like this, like our Solicitor General. Those are, but those are mainly contractual. Those are very less. National level will be banking. In banking, there are national level exams. Banks take their law officers. They give good annual packages, and the nationalized banks are equivalent to government jobs.
So, how many years of practicing, like work experience, is required for that level of job?
For judicial service, at this now, there is in the entry level, there is no necessity of any practice.
Okay.
In the entry level means, there are two types of judicial service examination. One is the
Okay.
entry level, means they join as civil judge, junior division, or judicial magistrate first class. And
Okay.
for this is called grade 3 of the Assam Judicial Service, or any judicial service. This For this, you do not need any practice or any experience. The law fresh law graduates can join. But there is another called higher judicial service. Higher judicial service means those they join at the rank of additional district judge. Direct, they will when you join as at the entry level as judicial magistrates, you have to go at least serve for 12 to 15 years to go to that post of additional district judge. But in case of higher judicial service, you join directly as additional district judges, and that is for that you need 7 years practice, and the
Okay.
minimum age should be 35 years.
Okay. Thank you, sir. So, any viewers who have any query or any questions, then you can ask in the comment box. So, sir, shall we go to the next question?
Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, it is seen that there are a lot of people who are preparing for government job, and some crack the exam in a very short period. But there are a lot of people who are not able to crack exams, government jobs, say judicial service exams or civil service exams. So, it people get depressed and frustrated, as because years after years they're appearing exam and they're not able to crack it. So what are the things one should keep in mind while preparing for such government jobs?
First of all, what I would advise is time management, because
Okay.
I think there are many intelligent people. There are more knowledgeable people who knows, who has that theoretical experience, who has that theoretical knowledge. But those theories should come on paper. When you sit for exam, those theories should come on paper. And most of the people fail in time management, because in law is a vast subject to know all. So you must not churn out those. You can go through some prepare on notes, some paper on special some books, or some. You can go simply for in for preliminary or even for mains. you can first of all go through thoroughly through the bare acts. Those bare acts, those the candidates should go through bare acts. They should make their own notes, and then thereafter they should be updated. Some nowadays reading is not a habit of anyone. Now no one uh, likes reading, but to for cracking any exam, first of all, what we need is the common, the local news or uh, topic of uh, discussion at this moment. Everyone should read newspapers. Newspaper or this law updated laws, because when we study in when we go for law graduation, we study the law. There are provisions of law in the books, but our law is so much changing in nature that it gets changed every now and then. Every year there will be amendment in every act or any code. So those amendments should be they should focus on those. They should have their own notes. They should prepare. They should go through barracks. Not only for those notes. They can even during law graduation also. If one is thorough about the subject, you cannot memorize all the laws, but you can go thoroughly through every barracks. So then only you can. And second is time management. Time means every law can be discussed in length now. When there are descriptive questions, one question can run in pages. So you know that know that you can write pages on one question. But when you cannot complete the question paper, because there will be a fight for 30 seats amongst maybe 11,000, 10,000 candidates. So you are they are searching only for 30. There should be no this is main is time management and preparation with honesty. That is, you must prepare, you must give your time to this preparation.
Okay. So as we can see that nowadays technology, like nowadays there are a lot of coaching centers are available, and due to this modernization, this online classes are also available nowadays. So during your time, that was quite tough. It was quite tough for there, like in your time, because there was no coaching center. So how you prepared for your government exams?
No, there are coaching centers now, and there were not, and we didn't go for that also. I didn't have that
Yeah.
capacity to go for that also. I had completed my graduation from Karimganj Law College, where that's uh, and remained my life till joining this service at Karimganj only. So there
Okay.
were not, what I say suggest is uh, this I had said barracks, those should be added to, and must have knowledge, general knowledge of what is happening around, because in general knowledge mainly the common news or something, that legal arena what is going, we never give interest in legal news. So
Okay.
and when we go for general knowledge also, we don't have such some in many of the general knowledge books there will be very little information about knowledge on legal arena. So we must see in those that what are there in legal arena, what changes are taking not only in laws but also in positions, like what is happening in Supreme Court, what is happening in local high courts, in under which high court we are going to. And secondly, for preparation, we must also see as to how which state we are preparing to, because state wise there are uh, preferences, different preferences. The different state give different preferences. Some may give preference on mainly these law judgments of Supreme Court, High Court, these rulings. Some may give main on these theories of law. So those papers we must solve model papers, and also we must see the previous year question papers, and also mainly see what is the syllabus. We must see the syllabus and prepare accordingly.
Okay. Thank you, sir. One of our viewer have asked a question that why High Court does not conduct direct recruitment exam for AGS Grade 2 by keeping eligibility criteria as given in Grade 1 AGS exam.
High Court cannot conduct this exam by itself. No, there are rules, there are laws. So our service is guided by Assam Judicial Service rule, and similarly there are state judicial service rules in every state. So those give these criteria of exams, which grade is to be appointed, how is to be appointed. Those are there. So in Assam there is no such appointment in grade 2.
Okay. So then next question that what do you love about your job? Someone from our viewer have asked that question. Yeah.
Job of a judge is mainly the lovable part is we are independent. We are not dependent on all. We are not under anyone. Our court, we are master of our courts.
Okay. So before ending this live session, so what message would you like to give to our viewers and for those who opt for this profession, and also for those who are in dilemma to choose law as a subject?
No, what I say is I will go from last one. This is dilemma to choose a subject.
Yeah.
This is the place after higher secondary where everybody is in dilemma. What to choose, where to go. We do not know any field also where to go, and as the general people say, this advocacy has is not a good job at this moment, and earlier it was a noble job. So uh, everybody, but if you go through that what will I do after doing law, because law is a subject which has the most scope at this moment. Other than every field, the law has scope in every field. Even starting from NGO, even there are nowadays there are many NGOs running on environmental laws. So if those NGOs need law officers who can guide them on environmental laws, there are in if we go in banks, we have law officers. If we go in corporate sector, they cannot move without lawyers. And you can not only from a judge in the lower court, any even a graduate, simple graduate of law can become the judge of Supreme Court of India. There is no criteria that he must be a very expert in law. He can from practicing only people are becoming. So this is a very good subject having scope in every field. So there should not be any hesitation to choose law as a career after higher secondary or even after graduation.
Okay.
And those who are going to prepare for this exam or who are trying to become a part of the judicial service, they they can what I will say is only focus. You should focus on your aim and you will only get it. That's all.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I hope our viewers have got all their queries, all their answers, and also satisfied with your answers. Um, so, thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and also thank you to our viewers for watching us. Before ending this live session, I would like to say that there is a saying that if you are someone who wants to serve the people by fighting for their justice, someone who believes that truth shall always prevail, and wants to protect the interests of the people, a career in law might be the answer. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank
So
you.
thank you
Okay.
so much, sir.